gang violence and other kind of violence.
Get away! I could be at work, at school, in my car, and I can still get shot by the police. I can get shot anywhere.
So it is what it is.
Yo, what's good, BGZM News 17 family? I'm at the corner of Jesse Jackson and Marcus Garvey, and I got some bad news for you. As you can see, I lost my job. I'm out here living in cardboard boxes outside of boarded up vacant homes. YouTube said I'm done getting money out here in these streets. They even took my funky ass suit. So anything right now would help. So go ahead and hit that Cash App, hit that PayPal, hit that GoFundMe. Hell, cop the merch. Or if you want to make the long-term commitment to the Jinquavius Jackson Fund, join the Patreon so that I can continue to put out top-notch content each and every day. Also, check out the Rumble, where there is absolutely no censorship. Link in the description box below.
Hey, yo, ain't that nigga Jinquavius? Yo, I recognize.
No, that's not me no more.
Hey, yo, run your pop.
Y'all tell me what they say.
Do the opposite of Antonio Brown and take
What
all your
more
shit
do
off.
you want from me?
A former University of Georgia football player arrested this week in connection with the March 2021 killing of an Oconee County gas station clerk. The Oconee County Sheriff's Office posted on Facebook this morning they had arrested Akil Crumpton, who played football for UGA in 2017 and 2018 and was a student at Georgia until 2021.
Wow. And guys, this one really hits home because I actually played for University of Georgia football team when he was playing. He came in a year before I left, and so I knew Crump. I knew him. I practiced with him all the time, and I didn't particularly see this coming. Okay, I really didn't. And this incident where he shot this young glider at the racetrack, it was totally random. And I also knew the manager of that racetrack. The manager of that racetrack, me and him were good friends because we stayed in the same apartment complex and we always hung out. I knew his wife, I knew his family. And when this happened, he was like, man, I literally just left the racetrack. Like, my shift ended 15 minutes before this happened. And it could have been him. It could have been my friend. So this one is really personal to me. And guys, I'm going to start going live Mondays and Thursdays. Okay. So we're going to start going live Mondays and Thursdays, probably between like 6 and 8 p.m. I'm still deciding. But we're going to start going live Monday and Thursday. And the first live stream that I have, I'm going to be breaking down all of the people who I know personally who have been affected by these super gremlins on Demon Time. And we are going to break it down and really get into the root causes of why these things continue to happen.
The Post says the break in the case came when officers received information last month that shell casings from a homicide scene in Philadelphia matched the shell casings found at the racetrack in Oconee County outside of Athens. Investigators in Philadelphia told Oconee County investigators they believe Crumpton was the shooter in their case as well. He was arrested this week for the murder of Elijah Wood in Oconee County last year.
Breaking news, a huge announcement from Oconee County Sheriff's Office. They say the person who shot a convenience store clerk is in custody. Elijah Wood was killed nearly 1 year ago during his shift at a racetrack on Hog Mountain Road in Oconee County. Police say Akil Crumpton murdered Wood. He played football at the University of Georgia and lives in Philadelphia.
And this is some Philly stuff, no doubt. The fact that he came from Philly, because he actually was recruited from a JUCO in Philly. And he was talented. He definitely was talented. You know, he had the tools to further his career, but I guess it didn't work out, and he ended up, you know, embracing the street life, which, like, for him to do this, it literally made no sense. Completely random, no motive. It just looked like he, you know, he had a trigger finger and he was bloodthirsty. And this is how a lot of these super gremlins operate. So it's safe to say that Akil Crumpton is a super gremlin on demon time.
Do have a reporter and photographer on the way to the Athens area right now to get more details for you on this story. And of course, we'll have much more starting on Channel 2 Action News at 4 o'clock.
Former UGA wide receiver Akil Crumpton is charged with killing Elijah Wood. Fox 5's Portia Bruner joins us from the live desk with more on the arrest. Portia?
Yeah, we're talking about more than 50 persons of interest investigated over the last year and dozens of search warrants executed. But
wow. So they had 50 persons of interest and served a dozen search warrants for suspects who did not even do it. So look at all the heat that Crump put on everybody else. Okay. And the fact that the only reason he got caught is because he used the same gun in a firefight in Philadelphia, and they were able to, the ATF was able to match the ballistics. That's insane. Like, he was not going to get caught for this. Like, they've had the billboard posted of the sketch of what he looked like. He had the Pooh Shiesty mask on. I thought he was a light-skinned dude. I really thought he was a light-skinned dude. And because that's what the sketch looked like. But to find out that it was a guy that I used to play football with, that I shared a locker room with, is insane.
when it was all said and done, the sheriff says this case was solved with ballistic evidence from a murder 700 miles away from the crime scene in Oconee County.
Dang. So he out here killing in Philly, he killing in Watkinsville, he killing everywhere.
Almost 1 year to the day that Elijah James Wood was murdered in Oconee County. An arrest comes early Wednesday morning in Pennsylvania. The sheriff says the man seen in this.
See, look how he walked up. Gloves, black mask, black hood, everything is blacked out. Like, wow, man, this dude is he's just a cold-blooded killer. And watch, they're going to try and blame CTE. Like, bruh, I played football with this dude. When you're, okay, so he, you know, he's not a big guy. He's like my size, 5'8". I mean, he weighs he's a little smaller than me. He's like 5'8", probably like 170, 175. You're not taking hits like that. Even as a wide receiver, I know, well, wide receivers take hits, bruh. When you play for a big D1 school like Georgia, especially a guy like this, they put you in a position where you're not going to take hits at all. And if you do, it's not going to be something that's detrimental. Like playing the slot receiver, you're getting reverse hands off. Like every play that is designed for you is going to be elusive. So whether you're in the slot and you're running a route, maybe he's running a wheel route, is to confuse the defense so that you end up getting wide open. Or if he's going to go on a jet sweep or a jet reverse, I know this is a lot of football terminology, but like every play that is going to be designed for a guy like this, it's going to be minimal contact play. And even in practice, they're just hitting you and wrapping up. And a guy like this, they're not going to really smack him with the wood. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that he's not a tough guy and whatnot, and that he can't take a hit. I'm just saying when you're a skill player and you know, the coaches want to keep you healthy. So you're not going to take many hits in practice. And in the game, every play that is designed for you is going to be it's going to be an elusive play. So it's going to be some trickery, maybe some reverses, maybe some stop and goes. Like the route that you're going to run is going to pretty much leave you wide open. And that's why he had so many opportunities on the football field because they're designing plays to get them open.
Surveillance video the night of March 19th, 2021 has now been identified as Akil Nasir Crumpton, a Philly native and former UGA student.
I mean, you just never know what people have going on. So, yeah, I mean, definitely.
Why is she smiling? See, these gliders, y'all need to get more angry about this kind of stuff. You need to get more upset about this kind of stuff, or nothing's going to change.
Definitely a surprise, but I mean, we just never know what people are going through, and sad for their families and just everyone.
Wood was working the night shift at the racetrack on Highway 441 when he was fatally shot.
It's crazy because I literally, like my apartment complex, well, the old apartment complex that I lived in when I was a student, literally right down the street. Shout out to River Club Apartments.
The murder left the Athens and Oconee County communities in shock and loved ones in anguish as the gunman remained on the run. Wood's brother-in-law spoke to Fox 5 in July about the long quest for justice.
Once sentenced, then we'll have some relief of it, and then they can actually be some forgiven from it because we're a godly family.
Friends and authorities could.
Oh God. So it's not only Black families who are on this forgiveness stuff. It's also the gliders. I get it. I get the forgiveness, and forgiveness is for you and not for the perpetrator and God-fearing man and all this kind of stuff. Yeah, I get it. But at the same time, I think saying that you forgive them, it just alleviates the burden. It alleviates the onus for the super gremlin. And so now he's like, oh, well, they forgive me and da da da. Like, I just don't like it. Like, honor the dead. It's gonna sound crazy, but honor the dead by holding a grudge. Like see this through. Make sure that this guy is getting fully punished. At least make sure that you walk him through full punishment, the full repercussions, the full force of the justice system will be on his back. At least see that through before you go talking this forgiveness stuff, please.
Because we're a godly family.
Friends and authorities contributed to the award for an arrest, but there wasn't a break in the case until 11 months after the clerk's brutal murder. On February 15th, ATF agents informed Oconee County Sheriff's investigators of a ballistic match on the gun used in the crime. The sheriff says the match showed the same gun was used in a fatal shooting in Philadelphia after Wood's murder. Wednesday morning in Pennsylvania, Oconee County Sheriff's investigators, along with members of the ATF, FBI, and Philadelphia Police Department, arrested Crumpton. Crumpton played football for the Bulldogs for 2 seasons, including this long touchdown catch against Georgia Tech in 2017. He was also on the field later that season for the winning.
Told you, look, they had him run the drag route. Look, they had him run the drag route across the whole field, and then they didn't throw it to Sill. He was in the slot in the boundary, and they had him run the drag route. And he goes and crosses the whole field. Like, bro, of course you're going to be wide open. Like, you're literally sprinting across the field. This is one thing that kind of upset me when I was playing football. It's like guys that they want to succeed, they'll create a play for you. But, if you're not really on their radar, they're just going to, they're not going to create a play for you anyways.
He was also on the field later that season for the winning play when the Bulldogs won the Rose Bowl over Oklahoma, sending Georgia to the national championship game. News of his early morning arrest.
Look, why didn't he congratulate Sony in the end zone? Hold on. Why didn't he congratulate Sony in the end zone? He ran to the end zone, then just walked away.
Game. News of his early morning arrest, tough to understand, but a relief nonetheless.
The community's kind of rallied around just this story and around this racetrack and everything. So it is a bit of a relief to just be able to see that, the person.
And imagine how big of a Georgia fan this Elijah Wood guy was. Like, I'm almost certain that he was a huge Georgia fan. I mean, who isn't? In Athens or in Oconee County, and to be killed by a guy that he watched on TV, I'm telling you, these super gremlins are on demon time.
The person responsible has finally been able to be brought to justice.
Oconee County Sheriff James Hale says the investigation is not closed just yet. He's scheduled to discuss the arrest of Akil Crumpton, and discuss the link between the two murders at a news conference tomorrow morning.
I'm here on the corner of MLK and Frederick Douglass, where it's a pretty rough area. So I'm basically risking my life reporting on this madness. So make sure you do me a favor and hit the subscribe button, like the video, hell, share the video, and make sure you go ahead and leave a comment down in the comments section to continue the discussion on how we can find solutions to all this son violence in the streets. I'm Jenquavius Jackson, here live, reporting from Atlanta, Georgia, BGZM News 17.
Football player tonight, a UGA football player charged in the murder of a gas station clerk.
And this case bringing the Oconee County Sheriff to tears today. And this is our first look at Akil Crumpton behind bars.
What a freaking a-hole, bro. And look at all the weight that he gained since he stopped playing football. This man's face got super fat. Man. And allegedly, there are other players that might be getting investigated over this thing because they might have had knowledge of what this man did after he did it. So, you know, be on the lookout. There may be some more information to come out about this story. So I'll keep you abreast.
Mugshot. He was arrested in Pennsylvania nearly a year after the killing. CBS 46's Megan Packard tells us how deputies and agents finally made a break in the case.
As far as the emotional side of this, people drive past that store every day.
Every single day. And look at the difference in gas prices now between back then. It was literally like $2 back then. Now it's freaking $4.19. Bruh. Let's go, Brandon, bruh.
It's a crime that's haunted an Oconee County community for nearly a year, including the sheriff himself.
And so, excuse me.
And when you watch the video, guys, if you guys, I might show the video on this channel, but if you watch the video, this super gremlin, he literally goes into the gas station, shoots the glider, Elijah Wood, for no reason, and then he skips out like a kid, like as if it was something funny. And when it happened, I was thinking, yo, it might be a 16-year-old kid, like a young kid, but coming to find out, man, it's my own former teammate.
23-year-old Elijah Wood was shot to death while working an overnight shift at the racetrack on Macon Highway near Watkinsville. Investigators believe it started as a robbery attempt. Now, the day so many have been waiting for. Sheriff James Hale.
Like, why are you doing a robbery when you get per diem? Why are you? But he didn't even take anything. He walked in and just shot him.
Announcing an arrest.
The case was really broken by the ATF's knobbing system.
He credits ballistic technology that matched shell casings from their case with a shooting in Pennsylvania.
Literally, he shot the guy, then runs out. But my thing is, so I think this one is the one in Pennsylvania, if I'm not mistaken. So I'm going to show you guys the one at the racetrack.
Technology that matched shell casings from their case with a shooting in Pennsylvania. That led investigators to arrest Akil Crumpton in Philadelphia and charge him with Wood's murder. Crumpton is a former UGA wide receiver who was not on investigators' radar until last month.
We were ecstatic.
He literally almost got away with it.
Our phones were text messaging.
And this is how dumb these super gremlins are. Bro, just dump the gun. Why are you using the same firearm in the next? It doesn't make sense. They're literally retarded.
I think we probably texted back and forth for 6 hours. Just say, can this really be true? Can, you know, is there anything else that we can do to make sure this is right?
But the sheriff says this case is far from over. Still, as people drive by this memorial outside of the racetrack, they can do so knowing there are finally some answers.
There's nothing we can do to bring Elijah back. And we hope that the family can get a little bit of solace in the understanding that we have worked ourselves to death to make this case come to an end.
Crumpton is in jail in Philadelphia awaiting extradition to Georgia. In Oconee County, Megan Packer, CBS 46 News.
Now, a former UGA football player is in jail charged with murdering a young gas station clerk in Oconee County. Akil Crumpton is in Philadelphia and will soon be extradited to Georgia. Channel 2's Christian Jennings is live at the racetrack. And Christian, we've learned more about how a federal ballistics database helped solve this case.
Yes, Linda, you know, the FBI, ATF, and local authorities worked together over the past year tirelessly on this case. The sheriff told us today that over the course of this investigation, they had about 50 persons of interest, but that Crumpton was never even on their radar until last month. And today, Elijah Wood, the victim's family, tells me they are now praying for a conviction.
We can kind of work a little bit towards the healing process now.
Trip Lemon's brother-in-law, Elijah Wood, was shot and killed during a robbery at this racetrack in Watkinsville 1 year ago this week. Finally, his family has a bit of closure after the Oconee County Sheriff's Office announced they've charged 24-year-old Akil Crumpton, a former UGA football player, with murdering the 23-year-old store clerk.
It was a shock to know that somebody that had such a promising career chose to take a major part of our life away from us, and also in his future, you know, and hurt his family in the same way.
Oconee County Sheriff James Hale says a ballistics match from a July homicide in Philadelphia broke the case wide open.
But basically, the shell casing that was recovered from our crime scene here at the racetrack was connected to a shell casing that was recovered from another crime scene in Philadelphia.
I mean, there you have it. The stupidity of these super gremlins. You know, it's insane.
Philadelphia is Crumpton's hometown. Police there tell me he isn't charged with murder in their case, but is facing a weapons charge. He'll eventually be extradited here to Oconee County for the murder charge.
And us being a God-fearing family, we don't believe in trading a life for life, but we do.
Whoa. You you don't believe in trading a life for the life. I mean, there's plenty of instances in the Bible that say a life for a life, an eye for an eye. You know, like, my guy, I know that forgiveness is for you, but hold on now. If I were you, I would be pressing for the death penalty.
To Oconee County for the murder charge.
And us being a God-fearing family, we don't believe in trading a life for life, but we do want him to sit behind bars the rest of his days.
For the sheriff, closing this chapter of the investigation is emotional.
There's a team in Philadelphia Police Department right now that I will tell you that I'd go anywhere. They made this happen.
Man, I love this sheriff, man. I love this guy. You know, he cares, man. He really does. For all you people out there who are like, F the police, dude, these guys are really out here looking for justice for these people's family members. And it doesn't matter that Elijah Wood was a glider and that Crumpton was, you know, a super gremlin. He would do the same thing for some person. I mean, this guy, shout out to him, man. Shout out to the Philadelphia police. Shout out to the ATF. Shout out to the FBI, because this is some real stuff right here.
I'll tell you that I'd go anywhere. They made this happen.
Emotional for him and so many in this community. Now, Crumpton played football at UGA from 2017 to 2018. We asked the sheriff today about a motive, and they say at this point they still believe that this was a robbery attempt. Reporting live in Oconee County, Christian Jennings, Channel 2 Action News.
Gang violence and other kind of violence.
Get away! I could be at work, at school, in my car, and I can still get shot. Please, I can get shot anywhere.
So it is what it is.
What's good, Shadow Realm? It's the Black Gen Z Mindset. Make sure you go ahead and like, comment, share, subscribe. Let's get into the video. All right, guys. So, man, we have to talk about this, okay? We have to talk about this, bro. We've got a former NFL player in Sergio Brown who is missing after his mother was found deceased in a creek in his backyard in Illinois. Guys, I literally did a story yesterday. We went live yesterday. Guys, we went live just yesterday. I thought, man, maybe this is a one-off. Yeah, I mean, this guy, he killed his mother. It was a one-off. Yeah, I mean, niggas don't do that, right? Or at least that's what we've been told. Yeah, black guys, they don't kill their moms. That's some white people shit. But we had Joshua Hill yesterday arrested at a Domino's getting the cheesy bread, the stuffed cheesy bread, after killing his own mother. Okay? I don't know what it is, but these super gremlins are turning on these single mothers. They really are. And like I was saying yesterday with the Joshua Hill thing, I don't know what went on in that household, but from what neighbors and people around are saying, she was a sweet old lady. And although we don't know for a fact that this man killed his mother, we do have a lot of circumstantial, anecdotal evidence that would make us lean that way. So I'm going to show you how the news is covering this. I'm going to show you some of the things that he has said, and we're going to really delve into this topic and get into the nooks and cranny and see exactly what unfolds.
Well, the mother of Sergio Brown, a former NFL player who was reported missing on Saturday, has been found dead in Illinois. Police say in the area, they were informed on Saturday from family members that they had not been able to get in touch with Sergio Brown or his 73-year-old mother, Myrtle Brown. Officers conducted a...
So he had an older, his mother was a lot older, and I don't know how old he is, but he probably looks in his mid-30s. But he is, the way he's moving, he's like a crackhead. What's that dude? It's this. There's another rapper from Chicago who he looks like. Damn, what's that boy's name? It'll come to my head. But there's a rapper from Chicago that he literally resembles. And I mean, it's just wild the way he's behaving now that the news has come out that his mother has passed away. And just so you guys know, he's no longer in Illinois, and I'll hold your horses. We'll get into his current location, but it's not looking good as far as determining if he actually did this or not. It's kind of leaning towards the fact that he did do this. Oh, Rico Reckless. That's the rapper that he looks just like. Reckless. He looked just like Rico Reckless. Wait till I show you guys.
A search of the area and discovered Myrtle Brown unresponsive near a creek at the rear of her residence. She was pronounced dead at the scene and taken to the medical examiner's office, and the whereabouts of 35-year-old Sergio Brown remain unknown at this time.
So he's 35, mother 78. Okay. So, I mean, guys, this is not looking good. And the initial reports was they're both missing. So I'm thinking, wow, this could be a double homicide. A super gremlin ran up in the crib. He's trying to defend the honor of his mama, get in a tussle with the super gremlin, and the super gremlin deletes him. But now it seems that he is the super gremlin who is a suspect. And he is a super athletic gremlin on demon time. So, this is not looking good. And I'll get into maybe, you know, some of his NFL career later on. We'll get into some of the highlights and, you know, get into the particulars, and it'll really show you the power that this man has physically. Okay. His ability to strike. All right. His ability to take hits, his ability to deliver hits. I mean, this guy he's a strong guy. All right. He's a strong guy. Shout out to Rod or Romero Dubois with the $10 Cash App. Guys, hit the Cash App, hit the PayPal, hit the Super Trap. Never mind. We don't have Super Trap anymore. Hit the Cash App, hit the PayPal, hit the GoFundMe. I am completely demonetized on my YouTube channel, so I do not have Super Trap. So, you know, guys, show your support. I can't do this without you, and I am doubling down. Okay, I'm dropping a video. I'm thinking about just dropping a video every day and going live every day. Maybe not on Sundays and sometimes on the weekends, because I'm actually going to the game this weekend. But you know, I'm doubling down. Fuck it. I'm demonetized. So what? Fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Just show me support. Show me some love every time I go live, man. You know, buy me a beer, get me some dinner. Fuck it. It's worth it. To me, it's worth it. You know? So I'm doubling down. You know, you don't have to make me one of these fucking rich YouTube millionaires and shit like that. I get my own money off of YouTube. So YouTube is not where my butter is or my bread is buttered. It would be nice if them niggas paid me, because I will, bruh. When I was at 2,500 subscribers, I was literally making $2 a week off my videos, and then boom, demonetized. But you know, just show your support. Cop me a steak every now and again when I go live, and then, you know, I'm doubling down. But shout out to Romero Dubois for the $10 Cash App. He says, keep up the good work.
Oh, say less.
Yes, sir. You already know what it is. And shout out to ZZZ for the $20 Super Trap. Oh, that's Alpha Zoe in the building. Okay. For the $20 Cash App, that is greatly appreciated.
All right, tell us who you are.
Yo, Bo, we outside. I'm Lil AGs. Come on, man. If you don't know about me, I'm a rapper. Your rapper, favorite trapper, favorite rapper.
What are you looking for in the perfect female?
She just gotta be perfect. Come on. Perfect personality, pretty, but a fat ass too, respectfully.
Respectfully. So anyways, let's get into it.
Near Chicago are trying to solve the mysterious disappearance of a former NFL player. Sergio Brown played 7 seasons, most recently with the Buffalo Bills. Saturday, police responded to a welfare check after family members could not locate Brown or his mother. They later found Brown's mother dead near a creek behind her home. CNN's Whitney Wild joins us. Whitney, get us up to speed on this one.
And, you know, a lot of times these football players, they grind so hard. They're, you know, they want to make a difference in their families' lives. They want to, you know, get their mama out the hood. So for him to presumably get his mama out the hood, he played 7 seasons with the Buffalo Bills. I mean, that's at least $7 million over the course of those, you know, over the course of that time. Let's see Sergio Brown's contract with Bills. Oh, he was woo. All right, so he signed a 1-year, $760,000 contract with the Bills before the start of the campaign. So he retired in 2017. Let's see. So throughout his career, he earned $6,230,000, $959. His average pay per year was $890,000. He's 6'2", 217 pounds, and went to Notre Dame. His largest cash payment was in 2015 with a $2.5 million signing bonus. So he was making some good money. I mean, hell, that's really good money. So the fact that he got his mom out the hood and then he ends up deleting her. I mean, he's defeating the purpose of the career, the NFL career, right? Because you're supposed to grind so hard and sacrifice your body for your loved ones. Shout out to Hot Black Desiato with the $10 Cash App. He says, for double down on the grim.
Oh, say less.
Oh, yeah, you already know what it is. I am doubling down and I am bringing truth to power when it comes to these demon time activities. I'm tired of it. I'm fed up. I'm fed up. I just did the video today on the woman who, or the man who was walking his daughter to school, and he found the dead body around the corner. I mean, it's been, the Super Gremlin's been touching the kids, but this is really getting to it. Shout out to Mayana, Mahayana Confidential. He sends the $15 Cash App. Y'all rolling in with the Cash Apps. Okay. I feel the energy. Oh yeah, we definitely doubling down. Say less.
Oh, say less.
Well, there are still so many outstanding questions, Jake, but what we know for sure now is that the Cook County Medical Examiner's Office says this was a homicide and that Sergio Brown's mother, Myrtle Brown, 73 years old, died of...
So, I mean, just notice the pose. I mean, it appears innocent, you know, it appears innocent, but then it also could appear like he's holding up maybe a gang sign or two guns. Obviously, the brother, I mean, he's in Chicago. He's probably hanging with ninjas from O Block. He's probably hanging with hood ninjas. He's probably doing this, doing that, banging on the block. He's probably involved with the op culture. And it can't nobody tell him nothing. And then when mama say, hey, son, do your laundry, it's a problem.
Died of injuries related to an assault. So many more questions law enforcement is trying to answer as they urgently search for Sergio Brown, Jake.
So she died from injuries consistent with an assault. I mean, did he beat his mother to death? Did he beat the shit out of his own mom to death and drag her body in the backyard? This is speculation. Innocent until proven guilty. I do believe, though, that the FBI is looking for him. These super athletic gremlins are on demon time.
And yesterday, Sergio Brown's mother used social media to ask for help in finding him. What more can you tell us about that?
This was his brother, Nick Brown, taking to Instagram to say this: if anyone knows where he is, I want him to know that I love you and please come home. Jake, as you said earlier.
Wow. So the brother, I think the brother knows something. Of course he knows something. Of course he knows something. Okay? Of course he knows. He knew the mental state of bro. And his brother, it looks like he was very involved. It looks like he might have been doing, I don't know. Ecosystem building expert. So this is the smart brother. This is the smart brother. And I'll show you guys once. I'll show you guys his page, his brother's page. I mean, his brother seems like an intelligent brother, a brother who's, you know, making moves, doing things the right way. Okay. Staying away from demon time activities. Man, I mean, it's got to be tough as a brother to have to come up to the conclusion in your own head. Yeah, I think bro killed mom. Ooh, that must be tough.
This began as a welfare check. This was family who was unable to reach either Myrtle Brown or Sergio Brown. So certainly an urgent case for law enforcement that really stemmed from concern from the family. That's what kicked this all off, Jake. So there's so much more to learn. Again, Nick Brown taking to Instagram begging for his brother's return.
All right, Wendy Wild, thank you so much.
Ouch. Yeah, man. So let's go to bro's Instagram post. And I just want to show you guys his Instagram. I mean, seems like a good brother. Let's see what he's talking about in his story. He said, I'm going to keep on pushing and won't let you down. So honestly, he may not even, let's read the caption, but he may not even, he might think his brother's being set up or something, like his brother's, I mean, a lot of these guys, they will double down too, just because they're ideologically sold on, black men are the most gentle, benevolent, you know what I'm saying? The shit that's being pushed. I mean, look, man, everybody has a propensity to violence, but I think we've seen that the community has a murder problem. I mean, there's no denying it. There's no getting around it. And there's no scapegoat that we can blame this on. I mean, we can't blame it on the oppression. We can't blame it on white supremacy at this point. I mean, you're in complete control now. As a black person, hell, you're in complete control. And the fact that this continues to happen. Anyways, thank you, everyone, for all of your outreach, help, love, and condolences. It's sad, but hopeful time, and we will all get through this together. Mom always told me, tough times don't last. And our last conversation about tough times being temporary is my beacon of hope. Mom, thank you for being strong, caring, diligent, fancy, funny, and for saving my art. I won't let you down. My brother Sergio is still missing. If anyone knows where he is, I want him to come, or want him to know that I love you and please come home. People, please don't approach the property. This is still an ongoing investigation by the Maywood Police Department. If you have any information on Sergio's whereabouts, please send them to the Maywood Police Department. So this just shows that I think this passage here, my brother is still missing. If anyone knows where he is, I want him to know that I love you and please come home. I think it's insinuating that, yeah, we know you did it, big bro or little bro or whatever it is, whatever the pecking order is, as far as the siblings go in age. But whatever it is, I know you did it, bro. Just come home. We love you. You ain't gonna be judged. Oh, my camera unfocused. Hold up. All right, cool. You ain't gonna be judged and all that type of shit. And then the nigga pull up and they slap some handcuffs on his ass. I still love you, bro. Oh, damn, you set me up. Like a scene from a movie type shit. But here's the mother. Obviously. She seems like a nice lady. She really does. And this nigga put the pause to his own mom. Somebody said, hey, you don't know me, but Sergio has been posting on his personal Instagram stories. It looks like he's on vacation and not aware that your mom has passed. Oh, wow. Very sorry to hear about your loss. I hope your bro gets in touch with you. There's no way he didn't know. That's bullshit. Did you check the date on those reels? Look at the date a couple of years ago. Okay, so it looks like a technologically illiterate person trying to decipher what's going on. Continuously praying for you, brother. Won't even try to pretend to understand. You're so strong, Nick. Your mom always had the right words. Okay, cool. He said, folks, my mom, Myrtle Brown, and brother Sergio Brown are missing. So this was before they heard anything. I'm not waiting another hour. Please share if you see them or one of them. Please let me or the Maywood police official or a police office know. So they both go missing at the same time. He pops up on Instagram in Mexico. Oh, damn, that was a spoiler alert. I wasn't even supposed to tell you guys where he's at. Well, yeah, he's in Mexico. Not looking good, okay? Not looking good for his case. They both go missing. He pops up in Mexico and leaves Lil Bro to plan the funeral and do the funeral arrangements and grieves by himself. So, this is him. These are the brothers together. He said, it's my brother or it's my birthday, and Sergio Brown earned his MBA the same day. So his brother earned an MBA from the University of Miami in 2016. So can we say that this is CTE? Okay, so let me show you guys the resemblance to him and Rico Reckless, and we'll go through his Instagram too. He was definitely trying to give off woke vibes for sure. Definitely trying to give off woke vibes. I mean, to be so woke and then end up, killing your own mother. Allegedly. But I ain't gonna cap. It does appear to be that way. Now, I'm not gonna say definitively that's what happened, but it does appear that he potentially could have killed his own mother. But here's a brother, very well connected, very socially adept individual, public speaker. You know, it looks like he might even be doing some contract work for Google. Obviously had access through the to the NFL through his brother. And their deceased mother. Okay, so let's get into Sergio's Instagram. This shit is deep, y'all. I mean, what do y'all think made him do this, though? What would possess you to delete your own mother? So this is him working out. First time back on the floor in a minute. In my opinion, he's not moving his arms enough. Should be a steady flow of movement at the shoulders when doing these footwork drills. But I mean, he got quick feet though. He's got good feet. Again, pointing the gun at the camera. You know, guys, as black men, we got to kind of get away from these poses. I ain't gonna lie. We got to start moving away from these poses. Damn it, my freaking camera keeps unfocusing. But yeah, I mean, because look, they're making fun of him. They got the clown in the jail cell. As black men, we gotta be better. How do you kill your own mom? The one who raised you, gave birth to you. So there you have it. This the last thing your mom saw. Shameful. Well, I mean, he didn't shoot her. What did you do, bro? Should have checked yourself in the psych ward. If you was having bad thoughts from the CTE, I told you, the community is blaming the CTE, boy. Now go and turn yourself in, boy. Your mama dead and your family just want peace now. When are you coming to PDC? Oh, this was weeks ago. So they're in this comment section. If you was kidnapped 2 times, like you said, stay safe wherever you are. Mental health and CTE is real. So he's claiming he was kidnapped. They sending FBI gifts at him. Oh my God. You should probably go back home now. You know, since your mom was just found deceased, yet you're in Mexico, then Sydney. I'm sure the cops could like to speak to you about her case, or would like to speak to you about your case. They say, you wild, bro. Damn, nigga, you really unalive your mom. So people are going and saying, hey, you know, you killed your mom. And they're unapologetic about it. And they're going ahead and saying it. Wow, that's how you repay the woman who raised you, practicing how fast you run from the murder of your own mom. So they on his ass, as they should be. Just to kind of show you guys, I honestly, I don't know. But obviously, he posted something about Breonna Taylor. So he was woke. And, you know, here's these guys, a virtue signal. Oh, I'll do this to protect a woman. And if somebody touch my mama, if somebody touch my girl, and then they'd be the first one to fucking kill their girl. They'd be the first niggas to fucking off their own moms. Man, these niggas full of shit. Like, I swear to God, they'll also be the first niggas to fight you and kill you over, you know, saying a joke about their mom, but then they'll be the first one to take her ass out too. I mean, it's absolutely fucking ridiculous, bruh, at this point. And a nigga ain't holding back. So obviously, Throwback Thursday picture, him and his mom. Here's some of the hits that he was delivering when they played USC. I mean, he had an opportunity to have a great life. And he did have a great life up until, you see, he hanging out with the hippie white folks at Coachella. And he did have a great life. And he threw it away. Okay? And this meme is literally it literally sums up what he starts to do. Okay? But we're already deep in this thing, boy. We are deep in this thing. And just going back and looking at how this whole thing developed. You know, Instagram, it tells you a lot. He trained a lot here. Our Google office is cooler than yours. So he got involved in the tech world. It looks like life after football because he stopped playing in 2017. This is in November of 2017. So this is life after football. This is him graduating from University of Miami. He was happy. Okay, so he was doing the what's that shit called? The that little challenge that they were doing to that little song, that old song back in the day. I forgot what it was called, the challenge. But yeah, man, I mean, he was happy. He was living a great life. He accomplished great things in the league. I mean, where? I mean, can we say that he was oppressed? Can we say this happened because of white privilege? I mean, who are we going to blame now? You know, who are we blaming now? He got a lot of Obama memes too. He really likes Obama. I mean, can we blame Pac? Right? Who are we going to blame now? And he posted a Hey Arnold meme with the cartoon characters sagging their pants. I mean, this shit is crazy. Niggas are literally sold on sagging your pants. It's crazy. Wow. I mean, it's so eerie going through that Instagram, boy. Because you see the progress, you see where he was and where he ends up. So with that being said, hey, let's get into the Instagram post that, oh Lord have mercy, that he posted. This is embarrassing. This is embarrassing. And this is what makes me think he did it. At first, I was like, I thought it was a non-story. Oh yeah, they'll show up. They'll show up. This is just some, you know, Carly Russell bullshit or something. And then I saw this video. Oh, here they, damn, Instagram be doing this goofy shit to me. Hold up. Sometimes they don't like to play the sound. I got to get a different link because they don't like when I get it from my saves. All right, so let's see if I can enlarge this any. Yeah, that's pretty good. All right, let me show you guys. Sorry, the sound wasn't available at first, but I had to pull it up through my DMs. I don't know why the Instagram desktop app does it like that, but they do. So anyways, let's get into it. He's dropping his location. He's dropping his location for the Sydney Opera House in Australia.
Glorious. It's P. Sherman, 42, Wallaby Way, Sydney. Oh my gosh, I can't. Just keep swimming, just keep swimming. What the missing? They ain't never seen Finding Nemo. What the is going on? This is traumatic. Lucky I know how to say a joke. You, what the? Just keep swimming. I got it. Dory's. It's P. Sherman, 42, Wallaby Way, Sydney. Oh my gosh, I can't. Just keep swimming, just keep swimming. What the missing? They ain't never seen Finding Nemo. What the is going on? This is traumatic. Lucky I know how to say a joke. You, what the? Just keep swimming. I got it. Dory's. It's P. Sherman, 42, Wallaby Way, Sydney. Oh my gosh, I can't. Just keep swimming, just keep swimming. What the missing? They ain't never seen Finding Nemo. What the is going on? This is traumatic. Lucky I know how to say a joke. You, what the? Just keep swimming.
Ain't no fucking way this. Hold up. Oh God. I know I shouldn't be laughing. Ain't no fucking way this nigga just said 42 Wallaby wasted. Hold up. Hold up. Oh God, this is horrible. It's horrible, but you know, we gotta laugh at the pain. I'm not gonna cap. This shit is a fucking funny ass tragedy. This nigga just said 42 Wallaby Way, Sydney. Y'all niggas ain't never seen Finding Nemo. This nigga's disturbed. Look how he moving too. Crackhead vibes. Yeah, this nigga did that shit. Yes, sir. He did it. He killed his own mother. So, guys, like I said yesterday, and people were in the comment section just last night. People were in the comment section. Black folks don't be killing their mama. That's a white folks thing. Yeah, all right. All the damn stories that I've been covering of black folks killing their mama, and y'all gonna tell me this is a white folks thing? Yo, shout out to C Webb. I'm not gonna say your full name, but shout out to C Webb for the $100 cash app.
Hold on. Hello? Where we at? Oh, you want to know where I'm at? We outside!
Yo, hey, C Webster, you a real one. You are a real one. Okay, I appreciate that $100 cash app. I'm gonna get me some tacos tonight, baby. But man, I mean, that I know this is a very sad story, but I mean, y'all support, y'all's donation, I mean, it fuels me. It gives me life. It gives me strength. I really appreciate that. Y'all's contributions to the stream, knowing that I'm not being compensated by YouTube for my work, knowing that I'm fighting an uphill battle, but knowing that my heart's in the right place and y'all are here to support me, man, that really, you know, it resonates with me, and I don't take it for granted at all, man. I never took a single one of you guys for granted. I got 7K subs, and I feel like, you know, I got 700,000 subs because of the engagement. And I know YouTube is deleting y'all's comments. I know YouTube is deleting y'all's likes. I know YouTube is unsubscribing you. I know they're unclicking the notification bell for you guys. And I know y'all just stick through it. Y'all say, well, it's not that hard to just resubscribe. Well, it's not that hard to just copy my my message, my comment that YouTube deleted, and then you know, recomment it. It's not that hard to just give it another like. Y'all have been persistent through the constant shadow banning, the constant demonetization, the constant community guideline strikes, the constant copyright strikes, and y'all have just supported me unequivocally all the way through. And I can't thank you guys. And oh my God, C Webster, yo. C Webster sent another $100 cash app.
Hold on. Hello?
We ain't.
Where we at? Oh, you want to know where I'm at? We outside.
Yo, C. Webster, I'm totally humbled. Whew. I appreciate that, for real. You a real one. Shout out to Wakanda. He said, equitably. Y'all funny.
I got it. Dory's. It's P. Sherman, 42, Wallaby Way, Sydney.
No.
Oh my gosh. I can't. Just keep swimming. Just keep swimming. What the missing? Ain't no seen Finding Nemo. What the is going on? This is traumatic. Lucky I know how to say a joke. You. What the just keep swimming.
Wow.
I got it.
So here's another video. Eesh. This ain't looking good. Let's get it.
Fake news. Fake news. Fake news. It has to be the FBI that came into my house on Bob Marley's death day with the 511 Agent Gas unwarranted. They kidnapped me twice from home, the Maywood Police Department, right? Chris Football did it twice. Aaron Peppers was there the second time that it happened. It had to be the FBI or the Maywood Police. I thought Mama was on vacation in Sinaloa. That's fake news. Get the f out my goddamn face. She retired. If you want to come to me, the Maywood Police got to give me money. FBI had to do it. They got the power to do something like that. What the f is going on? That's fake news. Don't come with me.
Yeah, he definitely did that shit. and the fact that he's saying the police kidnapped him, no, nigga, you got arrested. It sounds like his mom might have been calling the police on him because he was spazzing out. And then at the end, when he said, "Nigga, don't fuck with me," that's that devil that came. That's that super gremlin that came out of him. At the end, when you heard that, "Nigga, don't fuck with me," you feel me? That's that super gremlin came out of. Cause I'm telling you what, this nigga is throwed. He's throwed. He's throwed. Cyrus Cherry makes a good point. He says, do glider football players with CTE unalive their family? Very rare. Very rare. I don't think CTE necessarily, makes you violent. Okay? I really don't. Because when they study all these old NFL players' brains, a lot of them had CTE. And none of them did no shit like this. So let's watch it again.
Fake news. Fake news.
Shout out to Wakanda Lisa. He says, "Oh Lord, he got CTE and EBT." I'm dead.
Fake news. It has to be the FBI that came into my house on Bob Marley's death day.
So he says the FBI came into his house, and then he switches it up to the Maywood Police Department.
The 511 Agent Gas unwarranted. They kidnapped me twice from home, the Maywood Police Department, right? Chris Football did it twice. Aaron Peppers was there the second time that it happened. It had to be the FBI or the Maywood Police. I thought Mama was on vacation in Sinaloa. That's fake news. Get the f out my goddamn face. She retired. If you want to come to me, the Maywood Police got to give me money. FBI had to do it. They got the power to do something like that. What the f is going on? That's fake news. Don't come with me.
You heard that. Don't come with me. That was it. That's what came out when he did it to his mama. That's that monster that came out when he did it to his mama. That was it right there. Don't come with me. That was it right there, big dog. That was all she wrote right there, big dog. Let's get into these comments, though. Let's see the excuse making from the black community. We already know it's going to be plenty of that. We already know there is going to be no real accountability from the black community. But they was getting in his Instagram, but these are the Shade Room comments, so it's going to be a lot different. They're going to be talking about getting them help and all this other shit. This nigga knew what the fuck he did. He had 42 Wallaby Way, Sydney. This nigga knew exactly what the fuck he did when he kept swimming after killing his own mom, allegedly. Ricky, or they say Ricky when they catch you, Ricky when they catch you, Ricky when they catch you, Ricky when they catch you. Okay, that's hilarious. He's in psychosis. He killed his mom and don't even realize what he done. Look at black women just giving excuses for a man who killed his own mom. And this woman looks like she got some body yada yada on her too. The real pretty pink paid. Okay. When he gets the help he needs and he realizes what he did, he is going to lose his mind all over again. So instead of his mother needing help, instead of the family needing help with burial funds, which, I mean, they should dig into that NFL contract that he probably spent all the way to fuck up. But instead of the family needing help, they're worried about him getting help. No, this nigga needs the electric chair. And you have black women in the comments section literally caping for him. And then they'll be the first ones to say black women need protection, this and the third. If y'all make excuses for these ninjas for killing you, then I don't know what to tell you. Maybe your ass don't deserve protection if you can't see what's obviously going on. And a lot of people are, oh yeah, well, he doesn't know what's going on. He's in denial. No. Remember, when you were a kid and you stole a cookie from the cookie jar and your mom asked you, hey, there's a cookie missing. Did you take it? And you're like, no, I don't even know. And you convince yourself that you didn't take it. I mean, he's just a good liar. I mean, honestly, he's not even a good liar. He's getting way too emotional in the wrong way. He's getting angry instead of sad and upset in a more soft, when your mom is murdered by someone else, presumably not you, you're on the phone. If you are going to give a message to social media, I thank everybody for their thoughts and prayers. And I just pray that you give my family privacy in this time of need. I mean, you're giving that Chat GPT caption. You ain't even doing no video. Most likely you're posting a picture of your mama just like bro did and doing a Chat GPT caption and keeping it moving. This nigga killed his mama, bruh, allegedly. There's definitely some mental health going on. Could possibly be schizophrenia. Look at these fucking PhDs, these fake ass PhDs want to diagnose a nigga. Bitch, are you a fucking therapist? Are you a psychologist? How are these hoes able to diagnose niggas? It's absolutely crazy. How can you diagnose him with schizophrenia? You don't know if he's schizophrenic. He's fucking around. He's just trying to absolve himself of responsibility. So she goes on to say there's definitely, I mean, it's fake ass PhDs. These comment section PhDs is fucking crazy. There's definitely some mental health going on. Could possibly be schizophrenia or schizoaffective disorder. Either way, I pray he receives proper help and an evaluation. Help and an evaluation, just that. Oh, he just needs help and an evaluation. No, he needs the electric chair. He needs prison for the rest of his life. He needs something. And her ass is talking about health and proper evaluation. He giving I did it vibes. Yes, he is. We ignore mental health in the black community, I swear. We could not even have my aunt at my grandma's funeral because we did not know how she would act. So this is a brother who is mental health, obviously. Man, we got every excuse in the book, community. We got to do better. We got to do better. We got every excuse in the book. We got to do better. Okay? It's crazy. Bro going through something, whether it's CTE or schizophrenia. I'm telling you, these fucking comment section PhDs are absolutely insane. I just went through his Instagram and he really loved his mom. Something had to make him snap. If he did indeed do it, sad story. Mom probably wanted to help him and things went left. Yo. Or you can tell in the video, bro ain't the same person who was the NFL player. Except that he is. Okay? Except that he is. He killed his mom and lost his mind. He is acting like he is just on vacay and the media tripping, but your mom is dead, sir. Bring your tail home and face these consequences. This is all a play to plead insanity. F that. He knows what the fuck he's doing, and this is sick. Absolutely. We had one black woman in there. Okay? We had one black woman in there who's speaking some truth. Okay? It's crazy. It says, I smell a little crack in you, Judge Mathis. Fam, your mama dead. Please go to jail. We got a brother with some damn common sense. All of those blows to the head, damn it, man. Either he's really loony or this is for his insanity plea. Wow. Let's see. I ain't gonna lie. They need to go ahead and go pick his crazy tail self up. Whatever they say he did it. Sounding like Respucia talking to Norbit. He definitely killed his mama. So you found out your mama was found dead and you have yet to fly out and go handle business. Go see your family. Haven't shed a tear. You still enjoying your vacation, huh? Sheesh. Yeah, that nigga said I need a getaway after killing my mom. That's crazy. Either he missing a few marbles or he building up his defense if they say he killed his mom or both. I mean, I'm not mad at that take. Could be both for sure. For sure. Dad, what Condoleezza is definitely killing me in the comments. He said melanin health. Yeah, man. Hey, man, if there's one thing we got in the community, we got some sick ass niggas, bro. And I'm not talking about sick as in, oh, mental health. I'm just talking about niggas who just, obsessed with the violence. Okay.
Of a former NFL player's mother on the murder of a former NFL player's mother in Maywood. The player, who police said was missing, is apparently posting on Instagram. We broke the story over the weekend. The body of 73-year-old Myrtle Brown was found in a creek behind her home. Her son, Sergio, was reported missing. But tonight, there is a rambling story posted on his Instagram page.
Fake news. It has to be the FBI that came into my house on Bob Marley's death day with the 511 Agent gas unwarranted.
In the video, Brown says he thought his mom was on vacation and makes accusations against Maywood police and the FBI. Police are not publicly calling him a suspect in the killing.
That's crazy.
A pedestrian.
Let's see. Let's see. All right, let me sorry guys. I'm getting some text right now. But let me get into, we're going to get into more news clips. Yo, that nigga is out of his fucking mind, bro. Now let's read some of y'all's comments because they're looking really interesting. All right. Let's see. Alphazo says nowadays they kill for respect or just to say they did in the streets. Chicago and California is notorious for that mindset. Yep. Will says it doesn't end, bro. TJ the conservative hustler says these animal thugs are nuts. Save manhood. Yep. Krabby Turtle says cheapest part to replace. Romero Dubois says, Ayo, Black Gen Z, you can't get no rest long as these super former athletes keep deleting people. Yeah. Criminals and rappers be so stupid nowadays, commit crimes and don't know any laws. Yeah. Hit that thumb icon, everybody. Yeah, hit the like button, guys. Let's see some others sprinkled in there. Alphazo says, ladies and gentlemen, the main event we have all been waiting for. Yep. He says they don't need us until they get hit with a brick, which turned out to be a fake story for money and attention. Yeah, that shit was wild. Romero Dubois says, I will support this stream with the Cash App. Please do the same, chat and mods. Oh, Alphazo says, yo, BGZ, rapper Sky Bob signed the sniper gang. Mother was killed. His ops pulled up on her and emptied the whole clip on her SMH. He currently serving a 5-year sentence. Yeah, I did see that. If you guys send me some links in my Instagram DMs about that, I'll cover that too. Romero Dubois says, support this fantastic, thorough analysis of these damn super gremlins behaviors by BGZM. Yes, sir. You already know Jinquavius got your back. Let's see. Hope they find him alive. This is looking worse by the minute. Yeah, he might off himself. Angela Crutcher says the football player is a big dummy idiot. He's going down for this. What a waste. Very dumb and uncaused for, just plain stupid. Yeah. Let's see. Tristan Rivers says CTE is overblown. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is, man. Cyrus Cherry says people don't understand how an insanity plea works. It's extremely hard to plead insanity even with a diagnosis. Tristan Rivers says there be medical racism in the mental health system too. Right.
Police lights and crime scene tape are unfamiliar sights for residents on Nichols Lane and Maywood.
Whole block was filled with family and police.
Carlos Cortez was present and curious as to what was going on in his neighborhood Saturday. He later learned there was concern surrounding his next-door neighbors, 73-year-old Myrtle Brown and her son, 35-year-old former NFL safety Sergio Brown.
Her family came and knocked on the door and was looking for her because they put out a police report. She was missing for 72 hours. So we try to help them as much as possible.
Just hours into the search with no signs of Myrtle or
That nigga look funny as hell.
Sergio, police decided to widen the search area. It was Saturday evening when they found Myrtle's body unresponsive in this creek, less than 100 yards from her home.
Myrtle, she was an outstanding woman, and I'm hoping that she's in the right place, and I hope she's she's with God. And like I said, I would never expected this in a million years.
While police search for Sergio, neighbors are assisting with the timeline. Cortez tells us he last saw the two Thursday in person, and on his Ring doorbell, police saw something else.
They seen him taking out the trash, and they seen him had a bonfire where he burnt all her clothes.
No. Wow. So he's taking out the trash, and the trash being his own mother. And the Ring doorbell saw a bonfire where he burnt his mother's clothes. So this man unclothed his mother, dragged her out here, then burned her clothes. These super athletic gremlins are on demon time.
What was captured on camera is similar to what Cortez says he's learned from family.
They said he wasn't himself the past few months. He was out of his mind.
He says while police have been called to the
Yeah, see, a lot of niggas like to say, oh, it was CTE. I mean, it was probably just drugs, honestly. A lot of y'all like to go to a CTE. No, I mean, a nigga could have been fucking doing PCP, doing meth, doing that heroin, doing some, crack. It was something. It didn't have to be just fucking CTE.
home before. He hopes Saturday was the final.
They say either Black Norman Bates, I'm dead. That's wild.
Final time he'll see police lights and crime scene tape.
I just hope that the family has closure, and I'll be praying for them. And I hope the family gets through this, and I'll keep them in mind in my prayers.
In a post on Facebook, Myrtle's son, Nick Brown, released a statement saying his mother always told him tough times don't last, while also telling his brother Sergio he loves him and asking him to return home.
Well, I don't know how you can say tough times don't last, because we've been having a tough time in the community, okay? This shit is different, man. This shit is different. Okay? Let's see. Let's see if I got some new clips, some news clips, or some new news clips, rather. Okay, so that's him spazzing. Man, oh man. This dude is bad news. They got him on fucking Instagram all over the news talking about this shit, man. This nigga done killed his mama, bruh. I mean, y'all, and they keep saying that I hate myself. I hate my mother. Nigga, do you know what I would give to have my mother back, and this man over here killing his mom? This shit is crazy.
An Instagram story shows former NFL player Sergio Brown, who had been declared missing by authorities, making bizarre claims 2 days after his mother was found dead.
They kidnapped me twice.
The body of 73-year-old Myrtle Brown was discovered near a creek behind her Maywood home Saturday after relatives alerted police that they could not find her or her son. Her death was ruled a homicide, and Sergio Brown has not been named a suspect in his mother's death. In the Instagram story, Brown appears to have surfaced in Mexico, going on an incoherent rant about the FBI and Maywood police.
The Maywood police got to give me money. FBI had to do it.
Hours later, Brown posted another Insta story showing his location as Sydney, Australia, and characters from the movie Finding Nemo. Maywood police say they're aware of the videos and are looking into their authenticity. Brown, age 35, played 7 seasons in the NFL for the New England Patriots, Indianapolis Colts, Jacksonville Jaguars, and Buffalo Bills. He had been living with his mother, and today his brother Nick stopped by the home, saying briefly while leaving how wonderful their mother was.
She's very wonderful.
Myrtle Brown leaves behind grieving relatives and a close-knit group of friends who say she enjoyed dancing and was well known in the stepping community. In the meantime, Maywood police ask anyone with information about this case to contact them.
Ouch. Oof, man. I mean, this story is deep. We got a lot of excuses coming from the community, man. A whole lot. And not many solutions. And this nigga quoting Finding Nemo is crazy. Like, oh, they ain't finna find me. That's wild.
An update now on the murder of a former NFL player's mother in Maywood. The Maywood police are looking into a video posted to Sergio Brown's Instagram and trying to see if it's authentic. Family reported Brown missing to police after they found the body of his mother, 73-year-old Myrtle Brown, in a creek behind her home. The two lived together. Now there is a rambling story posted on Sergio's Instagram page.
Fake news. It has to be the FBI that came into my house on Bob Marley's death day with the 511 Haven gas unwarranted.
In the video, Brown says he thought his mom was on vacation and makes accusations against Maywood police and the FBI. Now, Maywood police sent a statement to us about the video. They say Maywood Police Department detectives are aware of a video that has surfaced on social media in relation to Mr. Sergio Brown, who is still considered a missing person, and are also looking into its authenticity. Currently, this is an active investigation, and the department is unable to share any further details at this time. We appreciate your patience while our agency continues to investigate the matter.
Yeah, this nigga did it, man. At first, I was trying to give him the benefit of the doubt, but nope. He did it. He did it. This motherfucker is out of his goddamn mind.
I'm going to take you to West Suburban Maywood now, where at this hour, the search for former NFL player Sergio Brown continues. Family members say they last heard from Brown and his mother Myrtle back on Thursday. Saturday, Myrtle's body, the mother, was recovered from a creek in suburban Maywood. CBS 2's Darius Johnson spoke to neighbors who knew the two and are now on edge.
Police lights and crime scene tape are unfamiliar sights for residents on Nichols Lane in Maywood.
Whole block was filled with family and police.
Carlos Cortez was present and curious as to what was going on in his neighborhood Saturday. He later learned there was concern surrounding his next-door neighbors, 73-year-old Myrtle Brown and her son, 35-year-old former NFL safety Sergio Brown.
Her family came and knocked on the door and was looking for her because they put out a police report. She was missing for 72 hours. So we try to help them as much as possible.
Just hours into the search with no signs of Myrtle or Sergio, police decided to widen the search area. It was Saturday evening when they found Myrtle's body unresponsive in this creek less than 100 yards from her home.
Myrtle, she was an outstanding woman, and I'm hoping that she's in the right place, and I hope she's she's with God. And like I said, I would never expected this in a million years.
While police search for Sergio, neighbors are assisting with the timeline. Cortez tells us he last saw the two Thursday in person, and on his Ring doorbell, police saw something else.
They seen him taking out the trash, and they seen him had a bonfire where he burnt all his clothes.
What was captured on camera is similar to what Cortez says he's learned from family.
They said he wasn't himself the past few months. He was out of his mind.
He says while police have been called to the home before, he hopes Saturday was the final time he'll see police lights and crime scene tape.
I just hope that the family has closure, and I'll be praying for them, and I hope the family gets through this, and I'll keep them in mind in my prayers.
In a post on Facebook, Myrtle's son, Nick Brown, released a statement saying his mother always told him tough times don't last, while also telling his brother Sergio he loves him and asking him to return home. In Maywood, I'm Darius Johnson, CBS 2 News.
Yeah, I don't think that ninja's coming home, bro. I mean, either he's coming home in a body bag or he's coming home in handcuffs. Okay. That's the only thing that I see. That's the only thing that I see happening. I mean, the fact that they got him on the Ring doorbell, deleting his own mom, is different. Woo! So, let's see if we can find some of his football highlights. Fuck it. Let's see if we can find some of his football highlights. Oh, okay. It looks like he was doing a Ric Flair impression in the locker room. So here we go. This is some, I guess, supposed to be a little nostalgic. Let's get into it.
Rolex wearing. Woo! Diamond ring wearing. Woo! Kiss stealing. Woo! Wheeling dealing. Woo! Limousine ride. Woo! Jet flying. Woo! Sucking on a gun. Woo! And I'm having a hard time holding these alligators down. They give me 2 traps and a Ric Flair. Woo!
Man, I mean, and I love this game of football. But boy, that looked crazy in the shot. I know he was trying to hype people up. But now, looking at the context, it's wild. Oh, here's him getting destroyed by Rob Gronkowski. Let's watch this. This one should be funny, right? He just killed his mom, and you have a grown man put hands on this man. So here we go.
See Gronkowski at the far left side of your screen, and he just finishes
Woo!
after the touchdown signal was called. Drives him right off the field and into the television truck. And I think Gronk, you see him flapping his fingers.
I'll say Gronk said he was just talking shit. So he's a shit talker. He's a guy in the NFL. He talks shit. And obviously he didn't back it up.
That guy's been talking all game. I just came into the NBC camera.
Damn. So we can see that his mouth got him into some issues on the football field. And Gronk put hands on him and threw his ass out the paint. Let's see if I can find some more. Let's see. See if I can find some more clips. It doesn't look like he's got like a highlight tape or anything like that. Let's see. Wow. Okay, so NBC Chicago got a report on him. But yeah, the only clip that I see is him getting owned by Gronkowski. Okay. Let me look at this time one more time. Okay, here's another clip from him talking in the locker room. Let's see kind of how he communicates with the media. Be interesting to say. Oh, wow. He's got a couple clips where he's talking to the media. Hold on. Okay, here's one of them. We'll just go to this real quick. So this is him on taking over as a starter for the Colts.
It's great. I mean, it's no special teams or defense. I just love football. You know, and special teams are just limited. So I just want to be out on the field as much as I can. You know, I love these guys in the locker room. I want to help out my teammates as much as I can. So if I'm out there able to help them out on defense as well, I mean, I love it.
This team has found a way, whether, no matter which player goes down, it seems like there's been somebody to step in. You have to have that mindset that you're one play away from being a starter at any
Most
time.
definitely. We're real competitive in this locker room and in practice. And every man on our 53-man roster and even on our practice squad feels like they can play in this NFL at a high level. So, when it's their time to step up, we're just ready to indulge heavily in that opportunity.
I'm not gonna lie, he kind of sounds a little slow when he speaks, but I don't know, maybe I'm tweaking, but he kind of sounds like a little retarded. But anyways, let's see. This man killed his own mom, so can't get any worse than that, right? Here's another clip of him. All right, here's another clip of him giving an interview. These are pretty interesting. I mean, you guys know I love football. I love college football. I love professional football. So, you can learn a lot from a guy the way he speaks to the media, and I'm maybe just kind of fishing for potential signs of future, which are now present actions.
And I was kind of surprised by the opportunity to come over here, but we've been out here basically teaching the guys the game, getting them acclimated to football, and giving them like a professional to make the game feel more tangible, you know, because they don't have American football or NFL over here. They have regular football, so it's just great to come out here with the kids and be a part of the movement, I guess.
Okay, it looks like maybe he went to a foreign country, like he's currently at now. So he probably had some good highlights at Notre Dame. So maybe I'll look up Notre Dame highlights. Oh yeah. Let's see. Ex-NFL player Sergio Brown. All right, Notre Dame. Number 31, Sergio Brown. Okay, we'll look at some of his highlights. When we close out, I got another. I got another news clip for you guys. Maybe we'll get a little bit more details. I just kind of go through these news clips to see how the media is covering it and any more details.
Developing story that we have been following. The mother of former NFL defensive back Sergio Brown has been found dead in West suburban Maywood.
And Sergio was last seen on Friday night and is still missing. Kate Chappell has the latest.
A Maywood detective canvasses the neighborhood where 73-year-old Myrtle Brown lived and was last seen alive.
I saw her the morning of, and just driving by, and we acknowledged each other. And also I saw her son, Sergio, just maybe not too long thereafter, just walking.
Damn. So, I mean, you got multiple witnesses that see him. You got the Ring doorbell where he's taking out the trash, which we now know to be his mother. You've got, I mean, what the fuck is going on? We got two black guys killing their moms back to back. You know? It's back to back. Going back to back. Yeah, that's back to back. I did a story yesterday. Black dude from Detroit killed his own mom. Now it happens in Illinois with a former NFL player. I mean, this is this is a pattern.
Walking down the street as he normally does. He had on a hooded sweatshirt, cut off sweat at the sleeves, and a backpack.
Neighbors are in disbelief the woman they call kind, caring, and well-liked is now dead.
Little did I know that'd be the last time I would see both of them.
It's kind of shocking because, you know, before we bought our house, everybody was telling us that this was the nicest part of Maywood. So now this happens.
Maywood police say Saturday family could not find or get in touch with Brown or her 35-year-old son, former NFL player Sergio Brown, and reported them missing. Myrtle Brown.
And damn, look how these ninjas just ruin a whole community. He just ruined the whole suburb in one stroke. Damn, now you got everybody in the suburbs feeling unsafe, and they were told, hey, you don't want to be around that nigga shit, come here. And then you got one nigga in the damn neighborhood, and he fuck up the security and the safety, the feeling of just relaxation in your own home. He's destroyed that for every single resident in this fucking zip code.
Was later discovered unresponsive in a creek behind their home. The medical examiner's office determined she'd been injured during an assault. Her death has been ruled a homicide.
Whoever the culprit is, I hope they turn themselves in. That's a senseless incident, senseless murder.
Sergio Brown, who graduated from Proviso East and later the University of Notre Dame, is still missing. Brown was a safety on various NFL teams from 2010 to 2016, most recently the Buffalo Bills.
I would always see him walk around and everything. He'll always say hi to me, wave at me and stuff like that. But, seemed like a nice guy.
It's a loss that it affects a lot of lives in many, many ways.
Maywood police say Sergio Brown is still missing and they are actively searching for him. If you have any information, you are encouraged to call police. There's also an anonymous tip line. In Maywood, Kate Chappell, NBC5 News.
Yeah, man. I mean, hell, let's watch some of his Notre Dame highlights, but that's pretty much it. That is pretty much it. I mean, the guy did it at first. I wasn't sure, but then I just started looking at the behaviors, and it's evident now. So let's look at some of his highlights from Notre Dame, see what type of player he was, and then we'll go ahead and conclude this stream. Yeah, that intro was hard. I'm gonna mute the music though. So he's number 31. Let's see. Okay, he's lined up at safety. He's coming down from the top. Okay, you got a up back motion, and then he's showing blitz. So that motion triggers a fire zone. So he's coming down for the blitz. So he comes down the C gap, boom, gets him on the backside. I mean, he knows the plays. Even though when the up back motion's back. Let's see. So there he goes, just taking the running back head on. So you got him right here, open field tackle, boom, wraps up, gets him down. I mean, he had some talent, man. He had some talent. And there he goes. Another open field tackle on a screenplay. Where are we at? Oh, he slapped it down. He got a deflection. Okay. They sent him on a blitz again. Backside blitz. Makes the tackle in traffic. Okay, so he's safety coming up from top. Boom. Head on with the running back. Gets lower than him. Forces the fumble. And he stuck his head right in there. So this one is a deflection, it appears. Yeah, deflection. Almost an INT. He's coming down from the safety position, open field tackle. Boom. Wraps up. Gets him down. I mean, the guy had talent for sure. Okay, there you go. He got another tackle from the back. They sent him on the blitz. Deflection. They love sending him on those fire zone blitzes. All right, let's see. He gets low, throws his body in there, gets the tackle. Okay, so you got a trick play. He's not fooled by the trick play. He's in man-to-man coverage, covers it perfectly. No pass interference. Incomplete pass. So right here, he got the pass off, gets the tackle. Probably shouldn't have been a completion, though. Man. Comes down, open field tackle, or we already seen that one? They just had a replay in this one. Okay. That one was nothing. Okay, so he gets a bounce off tackle. Not impressive. Okay, the slant play comes to his side, gets the open field tackle. Very strong, very big guy. So he gets the double tackle, getting low. He throws his head in there for sure. One-on-one man coverage, gets the deflection, incomplete pass. Reverse. Comes around, sets the edge, boom. sets the edge, uses the 12th man. Boom, block punt. Man, he was all over the field. Man, oh man, this guy just he just threw his whole fucking life away. With that talent, with that size. Woo. He ran a 4.39. 3 cone drill, 6.55 seconds. Shuttle drill, 3.95 seconds. Vertical leap, 40 inches. He did 225 for 18 reps. Okay. Wow. So that's pretty much it, guys. I mean, moral of the story is he did that shit. You have a lot of sisters making excuses for him in the comment section. And it's just sad. Unfortunately, his mother is no longer with us. He took her out. And that's something that he's going to have to live with for the rest of his life. But y'all already know what I say. These super athletic gremlins are on demon time. Okay? And that's a wrap. So I appreciate everybody. I appreciate the immense support for the stream, the donations, the Cash Apps, the PayPals. Greatly appreciated. Guys, if you want to contribute to the channel, like the video, share the video, comment on the video immediately after the video ends so that we can increase the engagement. But you already know what it is, man. It's your boy, Black Gen Z Mindset, a.k.a. BGZM News 17, a.k.a. Jenquavius Jackson. And we are going to send it to Jenquavius Jackson to take us away, guys. I appreciate you for joining the stream. Second day in a row, we had a black man kill his mother. This is a pattern. This is not a white people thing. This is something that needs to be addressed in the community, because if we don't address it, then you already know there will be no solutions. However, we are promoting to know solutions, KNOW, hashtag KNOW solutions, to be exact. And we are looking to learn of and discover new solutions. Okay. So shout out to everybody who joined the stream, and be safe, guys. I mean, these super villains are out here and they killing everybody and they mama. What's good, Shadow Realm? It's your boy Jenquavius Jackson, and y'all already know I'm demonetized and shadow banned in this bitch. So if you want to contribute, go to the Cash App, the PayPal, the GoFundMe, or join the Patreon. Also, don't forget to visit the merch store for all your favorite BGZM News 17 gear, including our exclusive Trump is a Blood t-shirt. Go fast before they sell out. They are already flying off the shelves, no cap. And remember, these super gremlins are on demon time.
Yo, what's good, BGZM News 17 family? I'm at the corner of Jesse Jackson and Marcus Garvey, and I got some bad news for you. As you can see, I lost my job. I'm out here living in cardboard boxes outside of boarded up vacant homes. YouTube said I'm done getting money out here in these streets. They even took my funky ass suit. So anything right now would help. So go ahead and hit that Cash App, hit that PayPal, hit that GoFundMe. Hell, cop the merch. Or if you want to make the long-term commitment to the Jenquavius Jackson Fund, join the Patreon so that I can continue to put out top-notch content each and every day. Also, check out the Rumble, where there is absolutely no censorship. Link in the description box below.
Hey, yo, ain't that nigga Jenquavius? Yo, I recognize.
No, that's not me no more.
Hey, yo, run your pocket.
Y'all killing me with this shit.
Do the opposite of Antonio Brown and take all
What
of your
more
shit
do
off.
you want from me?
What?
You're not my dad! You guys want to hear something? Ugly ass fucking.
Gang violence and other kind of violence.
Guess what? I could be at work, at school, in my car, and I can still get shot by the police. I can get shot anywhere.
So it is what it is.